Welcome, everybody, to Iconic TV Live. It's 5 o'clock on Tuesday, and we are giving you the strategies and the principles and the pathway to take your business from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. And my name is Dr. Connie Scavella. I am your host. I am going to show you exactly how to do this. We come here every week. And here's the thing, some of you are at the 6 figure mark and beyond, and congratulations. Some of you would love to get to that 6 figure mark and beyond. And so that's what this is for, is to help you start implementing everything that we do so that you can get to that level, and then we can really scale your business, right? There's different levels, right? You might have a baby business and it's just getting started. You might be having an adolescent business and you got a couple things going, but it's really hard to get through those teen years. And some of you have adult businesses and you're really growing, and now you're looking at scaling. So let me know, what kind of business do you have? Do you have a baby business? Do you have an adolescent business? Or do you have an adult business? So I want to know who's here. Where are you coming from? And as we get going, I want you to know that we are using StreamYard. So up above here, there is a link. Please click on that so I can see who's here. I can say hello. And I want to let you guys know something that we do is, if you are making a lot of comments and you're active in the feed, we would like to bring you on and have you come on to our show and be a guest and ask me a question live at the end of any of our shows. So please make some comments down below. Just let us know who you are, where you're coming from. And if this is your first time here, I would love to know. If it's your first time, all you need to do is type a number 1 in the comments. If you put number 1 in the comments, let us know it's your first time here. We got some really, really cool gifts for you as being someone here for the first time. And if you've been here before, then you know what to do. You just type the word pro so we know who all our pros are. And a lot of people like to reach out to the pros and, get some feedback. So if you're ready to begin, today we're talking about something really, really important for your business, especially right now as we're coming into one of the most lucrative holidays and events of the year, and that is Valentine's Day. I don't know if you got the clue that it's Valentine's Day from our set, but it's time to capitalize on the love holiday. We started this last Tuesday in part 1. If you missed that, please type replay. And we were really, really going into details on how you can actually take nothing, start from scratch, and have an offer that's going to make you thousands of dollars by Valentine's Day. And we are still on that track. I want you all to at least make a couple $1,000s in the next week. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. And we're talking about taking your prospects and turning them into profit. And you can do it as quickly as 1 day. So grab some paper and pen, and we are going to get started right now. All right. So I want to let you know that I'm going to go pretty quickly. We're going to be here for about 30 minutes. But if you have not seen last week's show, okay, we had something really cool, and we basically did everything for you. I'm a big fan of doing things fast, right? And so we had this really awesome 3-in-1 bundle package. What is that? Because we want you to have a cash infusion in your business, and you might as well get a lot of it at the beginning of the year for Valentine's Day, right? So we created this for you, has over 105 different pieces. What is so cool about this is that it's everything that's done for you, right? And if you have a hard time figuring out how do I make an offer, and you're thinking about it too long, it takes you 6 or 7 months, don't worry about it. We took care of everything for you. Our team is your team. Got all the copywriting done, all the designing, all the social media posts and planning, as well as how do you close the dang thing, right? So we took care of all of that for you. If you want to see it, just type #bundle, okay? #bundle. And this is everything that you get. So I wanted you guys to see this before we get started on the second part of this, all right? Everything there so that you can have a Valentine's Day offer out and done by the morning. It's all put together for you. Everything is done for you. All you have to do is say, which offer do I want to pick? Now, if you have no idea what offer, you don't have an offer, you don't know how to turn this amazing holiday in 7 days into an offer, then please book a call with us. We'll hop on the phone with you for about 10 minutes, figure out what you have, and get you going, okay? So we have a contest, and whoever makes the most money using this bundle is going to get a prize valued at $500. So you have to let us know how much did you make by Valentine's Day, and we will put your name in the drawing for the $500 valued gift, and hopefully it is you. Okay, so always want to make it fun, and we also want to make it good for everybody, you, your clients, and everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about now your prospects. Okay, so you've got a great offer, you put it out there, and who'd you put it out to? Okay, it's probably out to your whole universe of people. Maybe it's to a select few. Maybe you have an email list. Okay, how many of you have an email list? Give me a hands up. Type down below how many people do you have on your email list, because that's really going to help you with that offer. Okay, so the number that you have is important. But you know what most people say is that I don't have enough leads. Is that your issue? Like, I don't have enough leads. I don't know if I can do this. So here's what's interesting. 80% of paid leads never get called. Can you imagine that? 80%. Imagine if you did ads. How many of you have been told to do ads, right? Oh, just start with $5 a day, $10 a day. You really should be at $100 a day, okay? Which is true. If you're going to do ads, you should at least be $100 a day, okay? But here's the little caveat. Please listen to this. Nobody tells you this part about ads. Please don't do paid ads until you're at $15,000 a month. Okay, there's a reason for that. If you want to know, just ask me. Okay, but don't do paid ads until you're at $15,000 a month. The smartest people will tell you that. Everyone else says, oh, just start right away. It's wrong. Okay, and if you've tried it, how many of you tried it? And then you're like, oh, I lost so much money. It was so hard and I didn't make any money, right? There's a reason. So you do ads, but 80% of the people that do paid ads, guess what? Of all the people that do ads, 80% of them never get called. You paid for those leads and you don't follow up with them and you don't call. So here's what I want you to understand as we're building up to this concept of getting you a couple clients within the next 7 days is you have to understand this. Do you understand what percentage of the sale happens before you begin? Okay, this is important. A lot of the sale happens before you ever get started. Okay. Part of that is, do you have an offer that's just absolutely delicious and tantalizing? Okay. Last week we talked about the famous French chocolates. You need something that's just going to make your mouth water. Your offer has to be amazing. And so that's why we put together that bundle package for you, so that everything looks fabulous and people will actually click on it. Okay. But remember, all of the sale begins before you even arrive. Okay, so what you need to understand is a really simple process that good process drives great results. If you don't have a good process on how you're going to deal with your leads, you are not going to get great results. And the problem is, a lot of people actually have a very short vision, right? When they think, okay, I want some prospects, I want to turn them into clients. Connie says, I can turn the prospects I have right now into dollars by Valentine's Day. That's my bet for you guys. Okay. So I'm doing everything up front, giving you everything that you need to put that offer out there. Now you got to figure out what next. What do you have to do since I give you everything? If you haven't seen what I'm going to give you, hold on, because it's coming. All right. But here's the problem that people have. They have such a short-term focus, right? And if you are looking at that like, I need a quick sale, I got to get these leads, I got to do something really quick, guess what? The way the market is changing, you're going to get weeded out within a year. You won't be around in a year. Okay. And here's what's happening. People, like, we do calls all the time. Hop on a call, like we do what we call hello calls. Like, just say hello. Let us know what you're doing. And then we have over 200 different resources that we can give you for free to help you grow your business. All you have to do is ask, right? Just type free tools down below, free tools, and we'll ask you, where do you need help? Do you need help with sales? Do you need help with marketing? You need help with hiring? Do you need help with your mindset? Okay. Do you need help with high ticket? Do you want to get out of the grind of one-to-one coaching and get into a leverage program? Whatever you need, we've got free resources for you. Okay. So just write free tools and we'll connect with you. Hop on a quick 5-minute call. It could be on Facebook or whatever. If you want to text us and talk to us, no problem. I want to get those resources in your hand. Okay. Because what are most people doing? They're lead junkies. They're like, I need some more leads. I need more leads. I need more leads. You have got to stop being a lead junkie. Okay. This is where a lot of people are going wrong. They think, oh, just more leads will answer my problem. No, the problem isn't more leads. The problem is, what are you doing once you have a lead? How do you turn that into a real prospect? And to give you some scope, you don't need a ton of leads. Okay. But you do need that good process. When we went from 0 to $1.4 million in 9.5 months, do you know I did that off of only 730 leads? Right? That's all that was in my universe, 730 people to make $1.4 million. I didn't have 10,000, 1,000, nothing, right? And I started from scratch. I did it from zero in 9.5 months. So there is a process. This is what I want you guys to understand. You don't need to hustle and you don't need to grind. If you like it, fine, but you're not going to make more money that way. I'm a little bit lazy, so I like to show you the lazy man's way to riches, okay? Now, keep in mind this thing. You guys are talking about leads, leads, leads. I want you to focus on getting clients. Okay. Now there's sort of above and below the line, right? The noise line. And so when you are still trying to get clients, you're thinking about traffic and leads and offers and sales. But once you have clients, then you're thinking about fulfillment and results and retention and referrals. And that's where the money is made. Right? That's why I talked about taking you from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less, because we focus on the upper bar. If you're down in the lower bar and you're still struggling and fighting for leads and trying to figure out the traffic and what platform should I be on? Should I be on everything? And should I post on TikTok 10 times a day and I do this and that? Oh my God, are you pulling your hair out? So we got to stop that. Okay. We have to do it smart. So let me give you an example. Now, by the way, I do talk a little bit fast. If you want the replay, if you missed the beginning and if you don't have time to see how you're going to get your offer sold in 1 week, at the end, then please ask for the replay. This is Angie, our community manager. She will get you a replay. She'll reach out to you right away and get you exactly what you need. If you want this replay and last week's replay, then just say both replays, or replay 1 and replay 2. Okay, because we're here every Tuesday, always with new things. But if you miss it, then we eventually take it away, put it in our vault. So we want you to get it before it's all gone, okay, or before you have to pay for it. So let's talk about getting you profit off of your prospects. Okay, this is how we like to do it. It's called our 5-star prospect progression. Okay, there's 5 steps. This is where you want to take some notes or count on one hand your 5 steps. Okay, and this is what you need to think about. Okay, you want to give everybody a rating. Okay, are they a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star prospect? Okay, now think about this. Think about your audience. Think about people you reached out today. 1-star means that they're willing to engage in dialogue. They're at least talking to you. They're saying hi. They're answering you back or whatever. Okay, whether you met them at a live event or whether you're sending them messages in chat or DM. Okay, a 2-star means they're friendly and collaborative. They're going back and forth and like they're nice people. Like you don't mind hanging out with them. Some people are kind of mean. All right, let's be honest. There's some weird people out there. And then there's 3-star people that they know what they want. Okay, have you guys ever found that you're talking to some people and they're just so open and collaborative and they're super nice and they haven't got a clue? Like, I don't know, maybe I should have a business. Should I have a business? Should I get a job or whatever, right? They don't even know what they want. Do you have those? Guess what? That's not ready to be a prospect, okay? They have to know what they want. What's 4 stars, okay? A 4-star prospect is they know when they want it. Oh, yeah, I want $1 million business. Well, in 10 years, okay? Well, guess what? Not a prospect. Then it goes back to the lead pile. Right? And then you get all the way around, you get the whole hand, right? You get the 5-star and they are engaging with you. They're friendly, collaborative. They know what they want. They know when they want it. And they know that they want to have it with you. Okay. So that's the key. Those are the 5 stars that you have to look for when you're talking to people. Do they meet all of those? Okay. So just look kind of like, oh, that's a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. And then you know how to prioritize those. I'm going to show you this. Okay. Because you have to take them from a lead into a prospect into a client. And I'm going to show you that in the next 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to show you what we do and how we do it. And we have over a 90% closing ratio and success ratio. And so if you just follow what works, it's so much easier, right? Okay. Are you getting this? Are you liking this? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know when some hearts, some loves. It's Valentine's Day, right? Tell me if this is working for you. Are you interested in figuring out how to turn your prospects into paying high ticket clients? Okay. Not low ticket. We're talking high ticket. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if that is what you want. Come on. Somebody out there, give me a thumbs up. Give me some love. I'm not going to move forward until I get at least 3 or 4 hearts. Come on. And I want you guys to know that I would love to hop on the phone with you or hop on a call or a Zoom or whatever you want to do and talk about your business and figure it out. And if you do book a call, it's so easy. Just type #call. Thank you for the hearts. I love it. Okay. These are 2 of my books. I've written 3 best-selling books. I do have the 3rd one coming. A whole bunch of them. Oh, a whole bunch of hearts and loves and likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hop on a call with me, okay? And I'm going to tell you why this is really important. Hop on a call with me. I'll get you both of these books, okay? These both are my 2 #1 best-selling books. And SOAR is about exactly how we do this without working any harder, right? Again, remember, I'm really lazy. So here's an actual story before I show you how to implement these 5 stars and how to get. You want to see exactly what happens when you implement this. Okay. So I want to introduce you to Maria. And Maria came to me. Actually, she started talking with us at the end of last year, had a little trouble like connecting. She's in Spain and an absolute doll. She's been all over the world, super talented in her field, and she works with narcissistic abuse clients and some other things, extremely talented. But guess what? For months and months and months, she was getting no clients. She couldn't figure it out. She was at her wit's end. You guys have been there. I've been there, right? No money, no clients, no hope, no idea what to do next. So we got on the phone and talked, and then we decided, okay, let's do this thing. And we built out the strategy of exactly what she needed to do. And in about 2.5 weeks, she got her first client. And then 2 days ago, she lets us know. So it's been about 3 weeks. And within 3 weeks, she got a $10,000 client. Guess what? She understood the concept that we teach, right? About not having these little tiny little offers and a big ticket offer. And even though it's not built out, that's the next step, right? She sold that offer. Okay. So what would happen to you? Okay. Maybe you don't have a $10,000 offer by next week. Or what if you had a $2,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 offer in the next week? How would that change your day? Right. Okay. So she did something that my top people do. She just followed the steps. I told her, just do these things, nothing else. Don't get distracted. Okay. And it took her a little bit. And then she's like, oh, okay, just do this step. As soon as she did it, bam. Okay. She's super excited. I would love to have her on here, but it's 2 a.m. for her right now. But what would you do if you had $10,000 coming in 3 weeks? Imagine that. Okay. Now, what if you learned that and then you could do it again and again and again and again? So that's what I'm showing you today. Okay. Does that sound cool? So everybody type in the chat, way to go, Maria. So when she watches this back, I want her to get lots of love from our team and our group. So here's what you have to understand is the goal of the lead is to get them engaged. Okay. You must get them to engage with you. If you can't do that, you're done. Okay. So you have to start there. So how do you get them to engage? There's one basic rule, right? How do you win before you begin? Is there's emotion that you have to deal with. Okay. And the emotion that enables them to buy from you, there's only one. Okay. They have to feel safe, right? Some of you might know Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? In the bottom rung, the number one need of everyone's ego is to be safe. Okay. Keep that in mind when you run into everybody. Everybody's trying to do something that just makes them feel safe. And if you feel safe, then you can move forward. If you don't feel safe, you're not going to move forward. So you must get your clients to feel safe before they do anything. So I'm going to kind of give you the process that we go for taking someone into a prospect and turning them into a client. And this is literally what we do with people, right? Again, you win before you begin. So once we start talking to them, just little things that make them feel comfortable are like reminders. Oh, remember I said that? Oh, now that I do that, right? One of the things we say on a call as we're talking to someone, just a 5 or 10 minute call, like, yeah, I think I do want to figure out that strategy that you gave Maria. Okay. And say, great. Okay. And then we book a call. And then I just say, hey, if it's okay with you, I'm just going to send you a confirmation for you to accept and put that in your calendar. Is that okay? Really simple, right? Just asking them, is it okay if I just give you a link to the calendar? You all probably do it, but it's in the little phrasing that you do that makes them feel safe. So there's also some steps. Let me show you the steps that you want to keep in mind. Okay. So there's 3 touches that you need to have in order to get these people to the client level. You've got to give them that immediate confirmation, like I just showed you. And then you need to confirm the appointment 24 hours before the appointment, and also confirm the appointment 4 hours before the appointment. Are you using that? A lot of people use Calendly or something like that as a calendar. Some people don't use anything. They're just going to go, oh yeah, I did that. And some people send the appointment out way too far ahead of time. Okay. There's a certain number of days that's your sweet spot. And if you set your appointment up longer than that or shorter than that, you're actually going to miss about 50% of your ability to get those people to show up. And don't you hate it when people ghost you? Oh, right? It's like I did all this work and they just didn't show up, and I was all nervous. They spent time before the call and prepping and they didn't show up. Well, what if you could eliminate that 50%, right? You just need to know the right sweet spot number for how far out you can book or not. Okay, so just hit hashtag call if you want to know the sweet spot on that number. Another thing that we do is before any call that I have, and like with Maria, I'm building out a strategy. This is what you need to do. Okay, I game plan it out on a whiteboard. And so it's not me just showing up and willy nilly. I'm actually thinking about exactly what's that strategy that you need based on all the information I got and all of our research before the call. And then I show it to you, right? I take a picture of it and like, hey, this is it. Can't wait till we talk. Okay. Isn't that great? So that's another touch. And as you can see, there's a layering here. So how many of you have been on calls with somebody, maybe been on discovery calls, and then you get to a longer call? We call it a strategy call, right? And what that means is you book a call, we build out the strategy, and then you decide if you're going to use it. Simple. Okay, that's what a call is. Just type hashtag call if you want that. Okay, and of course, when you do type hashtag call with me, you're going to get my book bundles. Okay, and I'll also give you a copy of Think and Grow Rich because it's a great book to have and in your arsenal, right? I love the mastermind principle, having somebody in your corner. Okay, so what do you need to do? I told you the 3 touches. The 4th touch is we show you the strategy that we created, so you know, oh, okay, she already planned this out. I'm going to show up, right? Wouldn't you love to know if I spent an hour or 2 on a strategy to build your business before the call? Wouldn't you love to see it? Of course you would. Okay. So, and then what's step number 5? Just making sure that you remember, right? I like to leave people a quick voicemail and let them know that I'm looking forward to the call. So these are the kind of touches, right, that you want to go through. Getting them first confirmation and planning a strategy, showing them that strategy that you have in mind for them, your reminder calls a day ahead, voicemail in between, 4 hours beforehand. And you know what most people do? They do none of that because they're afraid that if they actually do it, that people aren't going to show up. They're going to, as soon as they talk to them, they're going, no, I don't want to do it. But really, would you ever say no if you really saw that I really spent an hour or so on a strategy for you? You'd want to know what that is, right? Okay. So again, if you want to know, what is it like to have a strategy built out for you, to work with us, or just to ask questions, or just to get some of our 200 resources, just do hashtag call. Or right now, that's our QR code. Just click that. Snap that with your phone right now. Go ahead and do it. Screenshot it and come back and do it. Whatever you need to do. Swipe on your camera if you're on your cell phone and save that. Because that's how you're going to connect with me. Or you can just go to meetconnie.com. It'll take you straight to my calendar. Super easy. Okay. Because we are very big on making sure that we do get to touch people. Right. So you've got to get people to an appointment before you can close them. And most people don't know how to do that. they don't do it right. Okay. And we don't use Calendly, we use a different system, and it's really, really cool. You'll see it if you've booked an appointment with us. But we love it because when you get to that sales, remember that sales, to get to the sales, there's three components, right? You've got to have your psychology right. You've also got to have the skills right. But to even get to the sale, you got to have the pipeline. Okay. And here's the thing that you must know is that whoever has the biggest pipeline wins. Think about that. You've got to have enough prospects in there. Okay. Now, I didn't say leads, I said prospects. Whoever has the biggest prospects in the pipeline, you don't put leads in your pipeline, you keep those in a holding tank. The prospects go in your pipeline. Okay. If you guys don't have a CRM and you need some tips on which ones to use, let us know and we'll help you out with that. And also, we're building our own that's just for the coaching industry. So if you want that, let us know. So here's you also have to know your numbers. If you have 100 leads, remember we talked about, are you trying to build slow or fast as far as you try and go short game, or do you want to be in this for the long haul? If you have 100 leads, 25% of them are ready to buy right now. They're like, yeah, I'm looking for this and I want to buy it right now. But 40 to 60% are going to buy in the next 45 to 60 days. Okay. And overall, about 1% of your leads become buyers, right? So you need a lot of leads in order to get the right number of buyers. But if you are just going after the people who want to buy right now, guess what? You're leaving 60 up to 70% of people on the table. Okay. And you have to flip it backwards. Okay. So that's how we got to millions of dollars with only 730 some people. What are the other numbers that you need to know? You got to figure out what your revenue ratio is. Why are you not turning your prospects into profit? Because you don't know your revenue ratio. There's three things you have to focus on: the book rate, the show rate, and the close rate. Okay. So let's say you get 100 leads and you book 100 people, but 70 or 80% of them show, maybe 10 or 20% close. Why is that? What's the problem? Okay. The book rate means if you're not getting people booked, you have an appointment setting problem. If they're not showing up, you have a follow-up problem. That's where most people fall off. Okay. And if you're not closing it, that's our specialty, then you have a presentation problem. Okay. So which one is it for you? Do you have a book problem, a show problem, or a close problem? Put it in the comments. Let me see. Let me know, which one is it for you? Where is it falling off that you're not getting the sales? Okay. Because if I'm telling you, you can close and get a couple thousand, or do like Maria and get $10,000 next week, where is it falling off? Book, show, or close? Which one is it? Any of those are a quick fix. Okay. So, let us know and we'll help you with a quick fix or a big strategy, because you've got to build out zero resistance selling. You've got to do it the smart way. Okay. A lot of people are just focused on, I got to do it this way and follow this thing and follow this script, but it's a combo, right? It's a combination of your IQ about your skills and your EQ, your emotional quotient. Okay. So how do you have zero resistance selling? You actually have no hype, no theory, just real results. How many people are sick and tired of the hype and like, oh, this should work? Okay. All we focus on is the real results. Now, here's the number. Anybody ever take an IQ test? I love taking an IQ test. So here's, if there's any Elon Musks out there, here's how you figure out where your IQ range is. Okay. Because you got to have EQ, but you got to have IQ too. If you're a genius, your rating is 140 and above. Okay. Your IQ score is 140 or above. And if your average intelligence, 85 to 115, if you're lowballing it, you're below 70. Okay. So those are just some average numbers, because remember, if you want to be stellar in closing these prospects, you have to have EQ and IQ. You have to be able to connect with people emotionally and know that aspect of the sale, but you also have to have the smarts to get the sale done. If you want to know more about it, love this book by Daniel Goleman, Emotional Intelligence. It's old, right? It's been out since 1995, but there's so much truth to it. There's like 5 different aspects of it, right? For EQ, like you have to be self-aware, you have to have self-regulation. Can you manage yourself, right? Your internal motivation. How many of you, your mindset is up and down and up and down? Empathy, that's part of that big part of the EQ and the social skills, right? When we were talking about like, how do you actually get those people to sell? What are you doing? Okay. EQ and IQ are big, big deals. All right. And I don't have any more time to go over, but I'm going to tell you, let me just show you one thing that's really important before I show you the last thing to get you several thousands of dollars in the next 7 days for your clients. So hold on. This is what we use, okay? So it's the H squared coherent close method. This is how it's so easy for us. I know that's a mouthful, and yes, I have a PhD in advanced theoretical physics, and I love me some physics. Any weird geeks out there? Um, peeking out on the IQ scale. So these are the 3 things that we do to help you close right away. We do one call closing, right? So it's not going to take you forever. The average person takes well over 7 hours to close, and we do it in about 45 minutes to an hour. So if you want to shorten everything so you can go faster, let us know. We'll show you how we do it. So we have what's called mechanical alignment. Then you move to quiet overwhelm, and then relief and safety, right? Because your client needs to know that we understand them and that we're right and that they're right for making the decision to move forward. That's how simple it is. 3 simple steps. I'm going to talk, that's like a whole day. But I'm going to do a workshop on that. If you guys want to know how the H2 formula works, I do have a workshop coming up on that in about 3 weeks. It's going to start on the 27th. So if you do want a ticket to that, just say free ticket. I will get you a free ticket to come to that workshop and learn how we do $1 million sales, how we do 6-figure weeks all the time. Okay, imagine that. Instead of fighting for a 6-figure year, you're doing 6-figure weeks. Wouldn't that be cool? Right? That's a nice Valentine's Day gift. Love that. Okay, so that's how simple it is, right? You've got to get it right before you begin, right? You've got to win before you begin. And watch this again. Okay, please type this down in the comments. Type #replay, so I can get this to you, because we keep these up for a short period of time and then we remove them. Okay, and then we just loan them out on an asking basis. Just ask us for it and we'll loan it out to you. Okay, but so right now, watch it, and right, think about this. Think about Maria. 0 clients for over 6 months, and I'm not gonna tell all her down and dark story, but I laid out her strategy. She followed it. And with 3 weeks, she had her first 5-figure client. And she didn't even have an offer for 5 figures. Okay. She didn't have anything above $2,000. So all her stuff was low ticket, and boom, in 3 weeks, $10,000 client, right? Isn't that cool? Okay. So if you want to do this, if you want to have something that fast, we've already built it all out for you. It's all done for you. Okay. So the whole system is done for you. Okay. Your hardest thing is you just got to pick which offer do you want to put out there and make some money. So we're going to get you this entire system. It's in a membership site. Everything is there for you. And I'll show you every single detail. It's all done. The whole bundle is done. And if you're wondering, is this for me? Is this for my business? Of course it is. If you are a coach or consultant, if you are like in the digital space, maybe a digital creator, or maybe a digital agency, or you have a product-based business, maybe you have a brick and mortar store, or you have an online store, or Amazon, or a Etsy, or a Shopify store, then it's for you. The 3-in-1 means it can be any of those businesses. You can have any type of offer, and you get the full membership. You get lifetime access to it. It's also included. There's 3 separate master classes on how to scale your business, and you get all the workbooks. I think there's 3 extra workbooks, so you know how to do that. You get the 4-minute success quiz, so you figure out exactly what you need to do and not do to make sure this works. You get the love languages training, which is another live class and a workbook, and you get a business breakthrough call, just like Maria did. That whole bonus gift set is $9.91. And if you want to see it, the link is, I think they're on the screen. And my team, if you guys, I have Angie and Stella and Sandy, I say Stella? It's a combination of Sandy and Della. Della and Sandy. I think Tally's working today. So I want to, let me just show you guys if I can. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like when you go there, just so you feel safe going there. Okay. And I'm going to show you this. I'll show you the website here. Okay. So when you go there, let me just kind of scroll up. Hopefully you can see it. Okay. So you're going to come here, and it's the iconicleader.com/VD, like Valentine's Day bundle. Not the disease, Valentine's Day bundle, right? VD bundle. And this is how you can get your clients. Everything is ready to go. All the emails are written. Okay. Everything is done. It's really stylized, right? It matches your brand. And you can just click on any of these I want this buttons, get the bundle. Okay. Everything that you get, this is all about giving you a cash infusion in your business. There's nothing you have to create. The whole ultimate promotion bundle is done. Okay. And the whole system is there. You access everything. You watch all the extra free trainings, and it includes a strategy call with me. You have 69 different images that we created for you guys, 18 different social media posts. Remember, Valentine's Day is just a week. This isn't like it's a 2-month process. Okay. You get a 6-part email series. We've already done the whole sequence for you. We've got a launch calendar that I personally did, planned out everything on the calendar, what you do, what you send, where you send it, right? And all the live training that exactly how to use this, how to do it, what do you say, right? What's that H2 formula? Okay, so who's it for? If you have a course or you're coaching, if you have an e-commerce store, if you do digital work, digital products, if you want this for yourself or for your clients, feel free. So it includes bonuses, the master classes, the live trainings, the love language training, the bonus quiz. You also have the call with us, and the whole kit, everything. Guess what? It's perennial. You can use it again and again and again every single Valentine's Day, right? If you want to change the colors to match your brand, but this is the look for Valentine's Day. It's studies show that's what really, really sells. Whole thing, all those masterclasses, everything, $47. Those are all the bonuses you get. You guys can check it out for yourself. You got 7 days until we take it away. I think we have 10, somewhere between 10 and 12 left, because we're not making this like mass to the world. And yeah, guess what? We do it too. We use it. So you'll see our Valentine's Day offer coming out tomorrow. Everything is done for you. You don't have to do anything at all. People love it. Go there, click, got 7 days. Get it right now. Okay. And you can use it forever. Okay. So that is the website. And I just wanted to show that to you guys so you know exactly what you get. And if you do have any questions at all, just let us know. And, then you want to make sure you get that now, because on midnight, February 15th, we're taking the whole thing away. So if you like that idea, okay, let us know. Give me some love. Do you like this concept? What are you going to do? If you don't have a Valentine's offer, just get this out there. Okay, get your offer out there and then watch this again so you understand how to make that stick, right? They'll get whatever you need and then just put the offer out there and then come back, watch this again so you understand how to set up your appointments and how to close them. Okay, so I'm super excited for you guys to come back next week, 5 p.m. Guess what? It is Valentine's Day. So bring all your chocolates and send me anything you want to. We're going to be together for about a half an hour on Valentine's Day, and I have something incredible for you. So thank you guys for being here. Make sure that you do take a look at that offer and go ahead and get that for yourself as well. All right. I will see you guys later, and I'll show you the offer one more time right here.